Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball. And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now another 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second, shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are two gone now.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. So with two out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee right there and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Hanley Ramirez is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Calling for it, Moreland. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Porcello sets. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Matt, talk about two-out lightning. First two guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. Two-out lightning.
Here's Chris Davis now as he rips it on the ground to second. There is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. First offering on its way.
Left fielder
Mitch Moreland is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 6.
So the base is
Center
empty
fielder.
here with 1 away, and that'll
Young.
bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Third baseman.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Into the box, Danny Valencia. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder. Danny
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder.
In now, Aaron Judge. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Here's the pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the... It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the 3rd frame in this one from Oriole Park. Now he'll step off. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Now a bunt attempt here.
The pitcher, number 22.
To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going. Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding in, Michael Waka. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Michael Waka.
Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down. 0-2. Now the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Posada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, and he pops up the bunt attempt, and he'll make the quick basket catch. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. First delivery to him on the way. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he struck him out. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, this catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big
swing and a high drive to right center field. Valencia going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no run. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 19.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Danny Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Here's Brock. Holt now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Digging in, Rick Porcello. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The 0-1 delivery. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Digging in, Michael Wacha. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Missions are out in front here, 1-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Xander Bogaerts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Chris Young is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base.
Now for Cuba, the shortstop, Jose
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, Patrick.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Posada, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
In now, Hernan Perez. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here it comes on 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Jung Ho Kang. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. from the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moreland has a read on it. And that ends the inning. One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. Cuba leads it 1-0. Stepping in and for another shot, Brock Holt. He'll start the seventh, and Dan is a former